try to take it from you.
So, gents, we're back again. We've lost one Cory. We've replaced him with another. So, but he's in the comments. I don't know why TikTok's against Big C Dog. We don't know why. We're going to try and fix it. Fingers crossed, hopefully sooner rather than later. C Dog saying that this Cory's a downgrade in the comments. But no, gents, it's been a little while since we've done the last World Cup pod. Obviously, me and Jason have done touched a little bit on the World Cup in the Mags and Matters podcast. If you haven't already, get over to the Mags and Matters TikTok page, Instagram, YouTube. You're going to see a bit more Blue Star on there, helping out, having some shenanigans over there. So there we go.
I came prepared. That's pretty good, though.
Well, I was going to say, did we all stay up for the Mexico game?
Yes, it was possibly the greatest game of football I've watched in my life, and that's even including Newcastle United matches as well.
I've seen the highlights.
Absolutely.
Oh, you stayed in bed, Cory.
Unbelievable match.
Yes.
Like, I felt exhausted even just watching the match. Like, I felt tense. I felt tired, exhausted. Like, there was just no... It was just relentless. There was no rest from... Like, you couldn't take your eyes away from the telly. It was just... It's like, especially the second half, when Quanta got sent off, it was just like endless streams of Mexico just attacking and crossing, and yeah, it was brilliant. And then obviously the two goals early on as well was class as well. 2 in 90 seconds, amazing game, and to do it in that fashion in that stadium was. I think it's a massive message to the rest of the teams still in the World Cup. I think that's the most impressive win. Not to be biased, but it's the most impressive win for any team at the World Cup so far.
Possibly, mate. I think you're right. I mean, literally, Thomas Tuchel just got everything tactically right again. I don't think we can stress that enough. Like, literally, all the subs were perfect. Like, and then Dan Burn, with probably one of the performances of his entire career.
Yeah,
literally, I mean. Just throwing himself in front of everything, like clearing the ball over a header, and it's ending up in their half. Literally, like
that was class.
I mean, dying for the badge. I mean, literally, you don't know what it's like to like literally put your life on the line for the badge. Just show a photo of Dan Burn blocking that Raul Jimenez fucking overhead kick.
Have you seen? Whilst we're talking about Dan Burn, have you seen the BBC? The first player camera that they have. It's like 3D, but it shows it from the perspective of the player. And they did I was watching the Dan Burn one on Twitter, and oh my god, it just gives you a complete different perspective on the game. I know it's in 3D and it's like a video game, but it was just class.
It's like a rough view of what it would be like.
Yeah.
I'd probably say it's like 90% accurate, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he just sends the ball into orbit from that Raul Jimenez overhead kick.
Yeah, honestly, like I wonder what's in the WhatsApp live, because there's two blokes that I know called Dan, both from Blythe, both 6'7". I'm like, what's going on in the water there? You know, like. So I was going to say, Jason, what was it like for you and all that? Obviously, having the family ties, obviously. Your wife's from Mexico. Your daughter was born there. You also got a lot of family friends. What was that like? With like the aftermath of that? Like, I imagine you would have been very humble and wouldn't have gloated whatsoever.
Well, obviously, my partner's in Mexico at the moment, but I am in a group chat with family and friends, and I only sent, I think, about 55 to 60 messages on Instagram to certain people. There was an Instagram video that came out the next day, I think 24 hours after, that said, if you have a Mexican friend, send them this and give them a big hug. So I just forwarded that on to all of them. This was the game that I had been waiting for years. Now, obviously, I lived out there for 10, 11 years, and I wanted that to happen when I was there. I'm absolutely gutted I wasn't in the country for it to happen. I've got a lot of English friends who are out there, lads who are from Nottingham, Manchester, who live out there still, so I was in touch with them. But that game of football, I don't want to blow it out of proportion. It was a great game of football. It was memorable. I still think there are other games of football that have been better, but that was a great example of what football is all about. The referee did his best to spoil it.
Yeah.
But both teams didn't allow that to happen. Now, if we go through all the points very quickly, what happened? It was a red card. You can't deny it. It was a red card. It was a shocking tackle. Where I've had my friends from Mexico saying that they thought it was harsh.
No,
and I'm just thinking, wow. Now, the reason why they said that, or one of my friends said that, was because he thought the ball, the way that he slid in, the ball pushed his foot up because the ball rolls on his foot, over his ankle, which is not wrong.
Yeah.
I know, but I would still say that you're still being reckless and you're not in control of the ball in that moment. That would be my take on it, going off what I believe the rules are. But then again, obviously, if some people thought it was harsh, fair enough. But I think the referee in VAR got it spot on. If I'm honest with you.
What about the Kane foul? When Kane kicked the bloke's foot, would you say it's a pen? Because I thought it was in the highlights.
I didn't think it was a pen.
Yeah, but we can't argue with that because we got one exactly the same against Croatia.
Which is also true.
Exactly the same. We can't argue with that.
We got one exactly the same against the Netherlands at the Euros as well in the semi-finals 2 years ago. It was exact same. I think Harry Kane was actually kicked for that one in the semi-finals against the Netherlands, but it was I don't know. It was very soft. Like you don't see them sort of pens given the Premier League.
It is a soft one. It is a soft one. 100% it's soft, but it was a foul. But after that, I just thought the passion from England, obviously, we've already spoke about before we came on. We had a little discussion about Jude Bellingham. What a absolute fucking performance that was from him.
Absolutely.
He stood up proud for that team. He ran his socks off. Now, the big talk was altitude this, altitude that. The English players are going to struggle.
They didn't play him, did they?
It just didn't. We ran and ran and ran. Now, Jude, wow, I was just so impressed with him. Now, I was one of the ones to turn around and say he shouldn't have been going. And I will hold my hands up and say I have been wrong.
That is
he
crazy.
has been outstanding. Well, it's because he didn't have a good season for Real Madrid. My points were valid.
I still would take him though. I think Morgan Rogers had every right to start for England. I think he probably deserved to start over Bellingham, but I think Bellingham still deserved to be there.
Yeah.
Definitely
the game
to be
itself,
there. The performance, what he'd done over the season, didn't really want him to start, if you know what I mean.
No, I think, like I said, Rogers would have probably been my starting number 10 pre-World Cup. Like he would have been the player that I would have chose to start the first game for England, but Bellingham's just like I know it sounds cliche, but the safe form's temporary and class is permanent, and that's what Bellingham is. He's class.
But then you think though, if we took like Palmer, White, and Bowen, would have been the same thing, if you know what I mean?
Possibly.
Yeah,
because we talk about how bad of a season Palmer's had, but we know how good he actually we know how good Palmer is. Like he's not a shit player. He is a good player.
He is good, but like we've just been told there, Bellingham was penetrating their defences the way that he needed to.
We know what you're doing there.
I'm sorry, but I had to do it for Cal because he can't get on.
You've stepped up. You've stepped up.
But no, the game was outstanding. There's been great feedback with the family, with friends. Has been outstanding. The game, I think, no one could say Mexico held their head very high and proud. What was interesting for me was I've heard stuff from the other side. Which was a lot of fans are actually very angry with the Mexican coach.
Right.
They say his tactical decisions were very, very poor against England, and he didn't start players that should have started, and he took people off that he shouldn't have taken off. Now, this gives you a little bit of an insight to how every country see things. I saw a Mexico performance that I thought was outstanding. They were attacking us, they were putting us under pressure.
I thought they played brilliant, yeah. I thought Mexico were absolutely brilliant, and they gave us a lot of scares throughout the game that they were going to get back into the game and equalise and take the lead. I thought Mexico were brilliant. I think I think rightly so. They were the better team in the second half because we were down to 10 men, but they just constantly like peppered us with crosses and stuff. And I think they deserved a lot more than probably the scoreline suggested. I think they probably did deserve to maybe for it to go to extra time. I don't know, but
you can say
like,
that
the expectation of the Mexican fans must be high if they think that the manager was negative or
no, like they are happy with the performance. They know they gave their all, but I think there's just certain things that they look at and they see it differently to what we see. It's like us. People may say, "Oh, England." Well, no, because England haven't had really a good performance apart from that one, and that one was touch and go as well. Really, like we played well, we did some attacking football, but we were down to 10 men, and for all our sins, of course, Anthony Gordon had to step up and that was no pun. That wasn't on purpose. I just did that either.
Look at it. To be fair, that person said it. It was a game too early, but they were right. It was a game too early, but they were right.
But the way that he got in and just did, cut across the keeper for him to bring him down, just reminded me of the things that he had done for Newcastle in the last 3 years. That was just typical Gordon.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Gordon at his best.
But I do think Tuchel needs a lot of praise. I wouldn't praise him as much as you, Cal, because I know that you're in love with him. But for me, I was, again, someone I was dubious about him coming in. I was dubious about having a German as the manager, everything like that. Nothing that I've got anything against Germans, I haven't. But I think I've always liked the idea of having a countryman run your manage your country, like most other countries. But we always seem to get an Italian, a Swede, a German, like what's next? But fair play to him. His tactics were spot on against Mexico. He did it really well. His motivation on the sideline, I think that was something nice to see as well, which as an England fan, we're not used to seeing because obviously Southgate was cold on the sideline.
Yeah.
You go through all the managers that we've had, Southgate, Steve McLaren, Sven, no one really animated on the sideline.
Probably since Bobby Robson. Bobby Robson's probably the last one I can think of that I've seen emotional on the touchline and
not Kevin Keegan.
I don't know if he was. I don't know. He didn't really get a chance to be animated. I don't think he wasn't England manager for very long. So
I probably don't remember that as much as I should. Maybe you guys are older than me. I don't know, but.
I don't know. I do agree though. I think it also just gives a different. It didn't. I think it's injected a bit of like new energy into the England squad as well. Like Southgate's built the foundations that we've seen over the last 6 years or so, but then Tuchel sort of came in and gave it a new bit of like new energy, and he's I don't know, like that video that was circulated as well after the match with him and John Stones in Declan Rice. I think was a brilliant brilliant video. Yeah, and it just shows the team spirit. It shows the togetherness. Even if you go back to like
Cory's comment there.
What a legend! He's not wrong.
He's not wrong. By that logic,
I mean,
the greatest England manager of all time is Sam Allardyce.
All respect to Southgate for what he did for England, building the foundations, but Tuchel's just like I think he's class. I'm with Callum. Class.
Like, so I want to stay with the World Cup on it, but you look at it. Southgate built the foundations, and he took them as far as he could, and he admitted that. And then he wanted someone to carry it on, which is kind of what we're all saying about Eddie Howe at the moment. He's done it as much as he could, and it's time for someone to take over.
He's kind of like the Southgate of Newcastle.
I just wanted to say that out there. I know that we're sticking with the World Cup, but that is kind of the same sort of scenario that we're in.
Yeah.
Like, but I mean, what I will say, like, part of my love for like Tuchel is that he just gets it. Like, literally, he could go manage any team in the world. Like, the fans would take him because I think he just he gets what a club should be. I know a country's different to a club, but in that same way, like, he's just a football guy. He gets football, and I feel like that's why his man management must be incredible. Because obviously, I mean, when did he actually get appointed the England manager? Was it like just over a year ago?
It was after Lee Carsley had the England team, and it was the Nations League. I think Lee Carsley took England through, and then
I think so.
After that.
I'll just double check before appointed England manager.
Just before qualifying, I think, for the World Cup.
I'll just
I think it
double
was
check.
like November 20. Where we are now? 2024? I don't know.
Yeah, but he took the England job last year. I'm just going to double check when he was definitely appointed. Sorry, I'm just going to be 2 seconds.
Was it around like was it the start of 25 then when he took the job?
So he was announced in October of 2024.
Mm-hmm.
The point was made in 2025. So
that's right. He didn't take over straight away, did he? He was announced a lot earlier than
so
he started.
so essentially he's had 18 months to like obviously get things right, but and like everything he's done, he's got spot on. I mean, the rapport in that dressing room, like, just seems to be absolutely phenomenal. Like I mean, I know there's a few of those players who've been in and around the England team, like during the Southgate years, but even those who only just came in the last like year or two, like the rapport amongst them all, it's almost as if they all play club football together. Like how close they all seem to be. And I mean, it's what you love to see. Like, but again, we were talking about Cole Palmer before, and I was going to say like maybe yes, you could argue that like form's temporary, class is permanent, but even if Cole Palmer had the season of his life, I don't know if he would have been the right fit for this England squad. Like, I generally think he's picked the squad to get the best out of players like Harry Kane, and I don't know if Palmer and Foden could get the best out of Harry Kane.
I think what he's also done is, which is quite clever, I think he's also chosen personalities over abilities in some cases as well.
Like, I was just about to say that.
Yeah,
I was just about to say
that he knows are going to get on with each other, and there's not going to be any sort of aggro. There's not going to be any sort of friction between the players. He's chosen them based on personality, and he knows that they're going to have a good togetherness and a good team bonding and stuff like that. So that's maybe another reason why he left out certain people.
He said that.
Yeah.
He said that he picked this team based on how the camp was in the November period, which was this squad.
Mm-hmm.
Now, he's obviously saw that the gel and this group was better than the other times, obviously. And I think I was watching something where Wayne Rooney was talking the other week.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I think it was on ITV yesterday, and it was about World Cup when it was in Germany.
Mm.
And it was all about
the golden generation.
Yeah, and it was about how there was too many groups of players, and apparently a lot of players, because of rivalries in football in clubs, didn't actually get on.
Yeah, and it shows that that's more important than ability, because like if you go off that 2006 England squad, like player by player, like Gerrard, Lampard, Rooney, John Terry, Ferdinand, like on paper that team should have probably won a major tournament in the 2000s.
I mean, I was going to say on paper a lot of those players would walk into this England squad.
But it just shows how important team morale is and stuff like that. Choosing personalities over ability is sometimes more important. Because ability doesn't mean everything. Like the golden generation showed every England fan.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's good.
I was going to say, does anybody have any more points before I was going to maybe move on to how we're feeling about tomorrow against Norway?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll talk about that.
I mean, I'm feeling really confident. I don't know if it's just.
It's the Mexico game, isn't it? It's like if we can beat Mexico in the Azteca, we can beat anyone.
Jason the Ruin. Hopefully, we will not be ruining our performance against Norway.
That was bad.
No, I generally think I'm quite confident. Obviously, Cory, we've not heard too much from you. How are you feeling about Norway tomorrow?
I think it's going to be a tougher game than people think. So I think for me, watching all the Norway games, I've seen them all. They look like when the team looks like not relying on Haaland and not relying on him. They're playing as a group. I think they're going to have a block, which I think is going to be interesting. We'll try to break down.
Mm-hmm. Probably not the game for Anthony Gordon then. They're playing a low block maybe. Rob, I think
it's going to be an interesting watch because we've got a great side.
I don't think it's going to be as entertaining as Mexico. I don't think it's going to be as open as the Mexico game. I think it's going to be a lot tighter. I think it's going to be... I don't want to be negative, but I think it's because the amount of Premier League footballers that are going to be involved in the game, it might be a bit boring as well. A bit sideways.
He doesn't want to be negative, but he's going to be.
No, I think it's going to be a lot of a tighter game. I think there's not going to be as much goals in it, I don't think. I think it's going to be a 1-0 or a 2-1, something like that. There's not going to be loads in the game. But I think as long as we can keep the two main players quiet in Haaland and Odegaard, I think we might
They're
be
putting
fine.
Soloff up there. Soloff's a decent player.
He's playing on the wing though,
He
isn't
plays on the wing though, doesn't he? Like,
out
I know that he
position.
scored about 20-odd goals for Atletico Madrid, but he plays on the wing for Norway. I don't think he's as effective.
He's played well.
Nusa on the other hand, though, Nusa's someone that we need to keep quiet as well. So I hope that Reece James is fit enough to play it right back.
Lads just need to step up, don't they?
But apart from stepping up, what's your thoughts, Jason? Then
Penetration.
Fair enough. I respect it.
We have just right. I think I agree with what you've all said. I think tomorrow is going to be a really boring game. I think it's going to be like I think it's going to be similar to the Ghana game, where it's going to be tense, horrible. My prediction on last night's pod that we did, I did say 1-0 if I remember rightly. And I'm sticking with that. I think it will be a boring game. I think England will win. I think it will be tough. Obviously, we're hearing news today that Mark Gay's injured. Obviously, players suspended. What worries me is the players that could get suspended because, and I'm going to repeat something that I've said. Obviously, the Football International Federation of Argentina, FIFA, will do everything in their power to make sure Jude Bellingham gets a yellow card so he doesn't play against them in the semi-final.
How do you know they're going to beat Switzerland? You never know. The Swiss have been playing well this tournament.
I think it's already been said that they've won 2-1. So
I mean,
well,
going
that
off the Egypt game,
if that's the final score.
It's scripted, isn't it? Like, going off the Egypt game.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Shocking.
No, because I've been out at different times, so there you go.
Well, there you go.
There we go. Yeah, have we got a guest coming on with us tonight?
I think we do. Cory's had his mic off, but no.
Cory's got his own bit of penetration going on.
But no,
You're gonna get.
I must be the most confident of all because I think we might win comfortably. You know,
You think?
I
By
think we'll
more
win
than
2-0.
a goal.
I think we'll win 2-0, and I think we're going to keep them quiet. I really do. Maybe I'm just overly optimistic, but I generally think we'll see them off. I'm not going to say that they'll not challenge them, as I mean, Christ, like Erling Haaland's he's a freak of nature. With all due respect, like I mean, literally, like I mean. He got all the good genetics of both his mother and his father. Because obviously his dad was a footballer, his mother was an athlete as well. So literally, like they just are the genetics to create a superhuman freak of nature. Of just
I love the guy, and I hate the fact I do. I just think the guy is absolutely brilliant.
I think he's hilarious.
I hate it. I hate the fact I like him. I just think his personality is fucking amazing. I just love the way he comes across on the camera. And I hate the fact that we're going up against someone. Same when we play against City. I hate playing against someone that I think he is so cool and so funny.
Like, you'd love to go for a pint with him or something.
He would just be. You see the videos of him. I just think he's so. You see that what he did with some fans in the United States, where he pretended not.
He put on the southern.
He was the cameraman or something like that.
He said, "No, I'm just the cameraman. He's the footballer." I was just like, the guy's really funny, but I just hope Dan Bird snaps him tomorrow.
I was going to say as well,
if had no right tournament, Odegaard's been out of this tournament. How bad he was for Arsenal.
Mm-hmm. Oh, literally, like obviously he's the other main threat. Like obviously as you said, I think was it Robbie who said it? Obviously keeping both him and Haaland quiet.
I think it's gonna sound stupid, but I think keeping Odegaard quiet is more important than keeping Haaland quiet, because every bit of Norway's danger comes from Odegaard. If we can cut off the supply, cut off where the source of the danger comes from, which is Odegaard, then Haaland's not going to get much service. So I think Odegaard and Haaland for me are the two dangers. Nusa as well. I think Nusa's going to be. I think he's a cracking winger as well on the wing, left wing. Is he left winger?
Yeah, I
He's
think,
a really good player.
Soloff mostly been played on the right eye.
Yeah, so I think as long as we can sort of keep Odegaard quiet, it might be okay, because as long as Haaland doesn't get any service, he's going to be ineffective.
Goalkeeper change in this
I
game.
know, I've seen that
Courtois just went off injured. Ooh.
But isn't Haaland not on for a record or something for most goals scored in consecutive games in the World Cup or something for his first World Cup?
Potentially he could be.
Wouldn't be surprised.
He scored in every game so far, hasn't he?
Oh, honestly,
I hope that
his record for Norway is freakish.
Because I think I would actually start Gahey and John Stones at the back, because Man City team.
He might be injured, Rob.
No, I'm saying, like, if Gahey's
he came out this
injured,
morning, man. Keep up to date.
Is that confirmed though? Like, is he actually like? I know he's a doubt.
I get where you're coming from.
Is he out?
If he was fit, you wouldn't mind his teammates going up against him, because they're
I'd play him and Stones at the back.
Mm-hmm.
But there's reports that Rice could be end up with the flu or something, isn't it?
Yeah, he's got a virus, hasn't he?
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, he's got. Hopefully, he gets over that. Fingers crossed and touch wood.
But then if you put Bellingham in where he plays, but Rodgers in the 10, it's not going to be much difference, I don't think.
Hard to say.
Who would you bring in for Declan Rice? And was it Cory Mainoo possibly?
Possibly, because he's been unused so far.
He's not been used.
He hasn't played yet, has he? Hasn't even came on as a sub?
I think did he not come on for the last 5 minutes?
He came on as a sub?
I think he's been unused, hasn't he?
I'm trying to think if Cory Mainoo's came on.
Big C, do some job, investigate. You can't, seeing as you can't do anything else, start doing your research.
I do what I do and just put facts in the comments.
Everyone needs an iPad spare. That's what they need. They need an iPad.
I've got one. I'm watching the cricket on.
Well, fair enough. If we need to Google some facts, I'll get onto it. I didn't even watch. Sorry, Liberty. Obviously, technical issues of me and the wife trying to sort out the washing. While we're getting on. You know.
Does she know how to use the washing machine just like she knows the offside trap?
Don't start that again.
She doesn't allow me to use the washing machine because apparently I don't do it properly. Even though I lived on my own for 4 years and had lovely smelling clothes, but you know, what do I know? I just don't do it properly. There we go. But I'm just trying to think. Have we missed anything out? I mean, I don't know if I feel like this because I feel like I don't know if it's just the England game, how late it was on. It took me out. I'm not going to lie. Like
I've not seen any other games this week.
I've not watched many other games till yesterday.
I was watching France and Morocco last night, and I was quite disappointed with how
that was a crap game.
How bad Morocco did. They didn't really test France that much. Morocco, considering how good of a tournament
they've been. Everyone's ranting and raving about them. They've been a bit naff.
I know they haven't. Like France didn't even have to try. Like didn't even take the foot off the gas. Really, they just
barely got it the second.
I mean, they took the foot off the gas. Sorry, they were. I don't know. France, it was like a training session for them. Sometimes it wasn't really a competitive game. I don't think. So I think of other games that I've watched this week. I think so. The timings as well. I would like to have watched Argentina and Switzerland, but I think that's a late kickoff. Is it Sunday morning?
1:30 kickoff. That
is that tonight or is it
Sunday morning?
Sunday morning.
Sunday morning.
You know what game I would have loved to have watched, and that was the USA-Belgium game. I would have loved to have watched that, but I can't remember why I didn't in the end.
That was also like a 1:30 kickoff, I think.
That'll probably be why, man.
Yeah.
But, to be fair, we'll end on this. Like, how were you guys the day after the Mexico game? Because I just stayed up, I went straight away. But it was a bit surreal. So obviously, like the Newcastle footballers are coming back, and then obviously Tino Livramento came through, and I'm like, I've just watched one of the best England performances of all time, and technically, I'm now chatting with a member of the England World Cup squad.
I was going to say he should have been there.
Well, if
he didn't get himself injured.
That's how I started the crack. I said, mate, they're doing well, but I wish you were out there. But I was sort of half thinking, like,
yeah,
because if you did do well, we could maybe study on for a higher profit if someone come into you. I'm not good. That was part of my thought process. But I was probably. He's normally a bit of a miserable sod, Tino, but he was proper chatty. That day, he wasn't very chatty this morning, like, because I said, are you back on the pitch yet? And he's like, nah, I'm in recovery. I said, what about the new lads you seen out with them? And he's like, nah, they're not due until Monday. So Mondays, if you wanna skip school, take the kids to the field and harass the new players. They're
Back
on
on
Monday.
Monday.
So I think I might end it there, lads. Like, because
No problem.
I think it's gonna be a long live stream to edit through. Like, but I'll stay on. Obviously, I'll keep watching the game if you guys want to stick around. But no, Rob, Jason, Corey, it's been an absolute pleasure having you on.
As
well,
always.
I don't
No
know
problem.
if we're going to be able to fit in all one of these in between the semi and the final. But I mean, obviously, the final we're going to be out at Rob's stag do. So
That's going to be a quiet one, if England
well,
are
I was going to say we'll do more live stream, but this potentially, unless fate allows, could be our last World Cup pod, maybe.
Could do one. I don't know.
We'll try and squeeze one more in before the stag do.
Do you not do one when you're doing a pub crawl, doing the pubs and just do it
No,
like
we're not doing a
live?
pub crawl, Corey, unfortunately, but like...
Oh, you could have done it
Let's
in
go
live
big
when you walk down the street
fuck
live,
off.
doing a live talk about it.
Well, I'm sure we will go live for the final, regardless of who's in it.
Well, I won't be there. I'll be on the floor more.
Fair enough. Like,
We're with a local hooker.
Keep your voice down, man. She's only in the next room.
She'll be with a local hooker.
he's playing hooky. Well, I mean, to be fair, like, I need to find out exactly where we are. There's apparently one of the lasses I work with. Apparently, our auntie owns an Irish bar near the area. I'm not going to say the area in case we get any stalkers, but you never know. But no,
No one's going to stalk you. Don't you worry about that.
You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. Hey, literally, like back in the single days, I once had a message pop up on Tinder saying, "Do you work in exactly where I worked?" And I was like, "What the fuck?" Like, so you never know, boys. I would say it is. We didn't tell them where you work, and then all of a sudden you get a message like,
Well, no, she might have just recognised you.
fair enough.
Fair point. You see, you've just been putting your place live on your podcast. How do you feel?
Nah, literally.
No, I'm
Right.
just thinking, like, if someone fucking kidnapped you, like, honestly, like, they'd take you back. Like, you wouldn't fucking shut up.
Go on, Charlotte. Slap him.
Snide a lot, you. See, I'm fairly wanted here. Well,
Only person
Domestics on TikTok Live.
I'll get your
fucking
account
hell.
back.
Christ!
That was a good one.
You can fucking sleep on the sofa after that. It's probably cooler down here, to be fair.
Get a better seat.
Wow.
Well, Christ. Well, I'm wounded, gents. So, off I go. To a very
Brilliant.
cold pillow tonight. Right, well, gents, on that note, we'll end it there. We will come back and keep watching this Spain-Belgium game. We'll have a chat and that. But, right, lots of love to you all. And, well, this could be an interesting one to start the next live. Because, Sean, your grandmother's just sent us a message on WhatsApp.
Oh, she's
Right, on that note, gents, I'll see you in a minute. Catch you in a bit.
In a bit.